What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Mentor Fanfield coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which was released on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii, and PC by Activision, Sledgehammer Games, and Infinity Ward. And this is the 8th game in the Call of Duty franchise and the 3rd and final game in the Modern Warfare series. And pretty much the plot of the game is that the British Special Ops Group Task Force and the American Special Ops Group Delta Force are going after Vladimir Makarov, who was the antagonist from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And the characters that you play as in that, are Yuri, Westbrook, Captain Price, and a guy who's a part of the security detail for the Russian president. Now, pretty much the game consists of the single player mode and the two online modes, multiplayer and special ops. And of course, with the single player mode, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, you play as the 4 characters throughout the course of the game. They switch around with like Westbrook, Yuri, Captain Price, and the guy who was a part of the Russian security team for the Russian president. But for the most part, you either playing as Yuri or Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? You only play as Captain Price in the final mission, and you pretty much play as the guy who was the part of the security detail during the first act. Now, the single player mode is pretty much has 3 acts to it, where the first 2 acts has six missions, and the final act has 4, making the grand total of 16 missions and all that. Now, with the 2 online modes, like I said, are special ops and multiplayer. With Special Ops mode, you can play by yourself or with somebody in co-op, where you face an endless wave of enemies. You know what I'm saying? Of course, strategy is key to progressing. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing about the Special Ops mode, you can't access it initially, but after you play it, you could have gain access to the barracks, considering like when the game first came out. But since Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft switched to their current consoles, the online mode is currently not available for those for 360, PS3, and Wii to play, because they switched the online modes to their current systems. Now, you can pretty much, you could have like unlocked stuff like different weapons, tactical support level, and things like that. And then as far as the multiplayer mode, it's more it put emphasis on the game types like deathmatch, free for all, sabotage, demolition, and different types of game types like that. And one of the differences between that and special ops is that you can get perks, go on point streaks and stuff like that, but you can also unlock weapons and stuff like that, and upgrade it any way you want. You know what I'm saying? Now, pretty much with the with Modern Warfare 3, of course, with any first person shooter, it has the weapon classes and stuff like that. It has the SMGs, sniper rifles, assault rifles, handguns, shotguns, different types of grenades and stuff like that. So you know what you're getting into if you played the previous Call of Duty games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you play like the online mode, you pretty much most likely enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly never got the chance to play that aspect of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, you know what I'm saying, when it first came out. Now, One thing is worth mentioning is that regardless if you went to single player mode or the special ops or multiplayer modes, the options are in all three modes. And it pretty much has the controller settings, button layouts, load control, presets, sensitivity, aim assist, blind color blind assist, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can be pretty much as detailed as you want, regardless if it's controller settings and button layouts or whatever. Now, it is worth noting with the Wii version of Modern Warfare 3, you can either play with the classic controller, the nunchucks, and the Wii remote, or just put the Wii remote and nunchucks in the Wii Zapper and stuff like that. So the Wii version is a little more detailed than the other versions and stuff like that. And in any changes that you make in the options, regardless if it's the single player mode or the special ops mode, those same changes are affecting the other two modes. You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to make the same changes twice. You know what I'm saying? Which is a nice touch in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now the graphics and design of Modern Warfare 3 are pretty good with some excellent color palettes in my opinion. I would say it was the best looking Call of Duty game at that point. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Some can argue that some of the Call of Duty games since then has improved in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Now, the gameplay and controls are pretty much good in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of which version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 that you got. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the extra options of choosing the classic controller, Wii Zapper, or just the nunchuck and Wii remote. It's something that I like, you know what I'm saying, in regards to the Wii version of this particular game. Now, the soundtrack is very good, in my opinion. It's quite possibly the best aspect of the game in general, and probably has the best soundtrack in the Call of Duty franchise. You know what I'm saying? And it's also worth noting, even though I didn't play the online mode myself when it first dropped, but people pretty much like the online mode. If you talk to people who play the online mode of Modern Warfare 3, they would most likely tell you that it's the best online experience in the Call of Duty franchise. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can honestly say that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is pretty much one of the best games in the Call of Duty franchise. And pretty much, in my opinion, is also practically the best Modern Warfare game in the trilogy. You know what I'm saying? And I would honestly recommend Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 to anybody who is a Call of Duty fan or fan of the first person shooter genre in general. And even if you're not a Call of Duty fan or whatever, I still recommend it. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying. Now, it really comes down to personal preference of which console that you like between with PS3, Xbox 360, or the Wii. Even if you like the PC version, that's fine. You know what I'm saying. Now, as far as the score, I definitely give it a 9 out of 10 because any flaws that does exist with Modern Warfare 3, it's not that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, sound off in the comment section of the video regarding Modern Warfare 3. Do you like the story? You know what I'm saying? The single player campaign? Do you think it's the best in the Call of Duty franchise? Do you think the online modes are the best in the Call of Duty franchise too? You can sound off however you like in regards to Modern Warfare 3. If you like this video review of Modern Warfare 3, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button for future uploads. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, this is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.